Welcome to vlog number 5, everybody. So today is a bit of a different styled vlog. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is, since I'm new to vlogging and YouTubing, I wanted to introduce myself a little bit, and I thought what a better way to do that than to do a house tour where you get to see kind of where I spend most of my time since we are in a lockdown here in Toronto, and some of the things I do around the house to keep myself entertained while I'm not making these videos or editing them. As we make our way to the front door, I kind of just wanted to talk to you about why I'm actually making these YouTube videos. So for me, it really came down to just a New Year's resolution. I told myself that I would make 100 videos and I would improve on something new every video. And so by the end of the year, I want to watch the progression of my videos to see how much they have improved and to see how much I've learned about making videos themselves. Keep in mind that I don't have any professional training in cameras, microphones, editing software, YouTube. All of this is very new to me. I'll get into what I actually do for work, which is really just like the polar opposite of making videos. But for now, this is our front door. It's really nothing exciting. We keep that kind of clipboard, whiteboard up there just to keep track of our groceries, and I write down my plans on it. So if I'm out of the house, when my girlfriend wakes up, she can say, oh, okay, this is where Steven is. As we come into the living room here, this used to be a pineapple, but I just cut the top off of it, planted it in soil, and ta-da! A year later, it's like a full-grown pineapple plant, which I think is pretty cool. This is the living room. It's not that big, but it's all we need, and you know, it kind of is just simple enough for us. And we have a TV and a little micro kitchen here, which is right beside the living room, so it's convenient. While I cook or Miho cooks, we can also be with each other as we're watching entertainment. Super random fun fact, I actually didn't have any furniture in my house for 1 year. The first time I bought furniture was actually during lockdown, and that was, for the most part, just based on the fact that I was at work all the time and I was also out of the house all the time, and I never actually spent time here. I would come home and I would sleep and I would eat every meal out, and I would be out on the town and I would be with friends, and it wasn't until March this year that I actually bought a couch or a TV or really anything. It was just a giant empty room. I would come home and, you know, it felt pretty empty here. So, but now it looks like a home, or a bit of a better home anyways. So as we go into probably my favorite room, it's kind of a silly room, but I really like it. I refer to this room as the plant room, and you'll probably recognize it from a lot of the filming that we've done in the previous episodes if you've watched them. It's definitely like my experimental room. It's where I store all the skateboards. It's also where any like kind of plant experiment happens. If you notice, there is a giant tent. I'll be very open and honest. It's full of marijuana plants, and I'm happy to show you inside. Now, if you want to see something cool, I sometimes examine it under this microscope here, and what the microscope does is it allows me to see the THC content, and by seeing the THC content, it'll tell me when it is ready to harvest. So once all these little tiny kind of mushroom looking bulbs go cloudy and amber colored, then I know it would be the proper time to cut the plants down and harvest. If you guys are interested to see what marijuana harvesting does look like, feel free to comment in the comments below. It should be happening in about 2 to 3 weeks here, so I'd be happy to make a video on it. It's kind of a neat procedure, it's kind of cool, and I guess it shows you, if you do smoke marijuana, it kind of shows you the work that goes into it. And then here we have just some other kind of cactuses and other plants, and more cactuses and more plants, and I'd show you what's in the closets, but there's really nothing. Like, it's just your random run-of-the-mill closets. Okay, so as we come into here, this is the first washroom. This is the one that my girlfriend predominantly uses. It's also kind of the guest washroom. We have a bit more art up on the wall that we've made, and for the most part, it's a pretty standard looking washroom. As we walk around, we will go back into the living room, as you can see here, and then we turn into the bedroom. There's another washroom in here. This is the washroom that I typically use. I've been trying to figure out how to fix these lights, but I truly cannot. I can't get the bulb out. I can usually fix anything, but I can't get the bulb out of the glass tube in order to replace the light, in order to make them the same color. The one last place I have to show you is the patio. Now, right now it's pretty boring looking. Also, it's the middle of winter. It's like January 13th, I think. Yeah, January 13th. So, I mean, there's not much going on out here. I usually have it quite well decorated with plants along the railings, and, you know, just a little bit more luscious than this cement and fake grass. There's not a bad view. You can see pretty unobstructed quite far west, and then if you look to the east, you can see about that far. And if you look up, you can see the CN Tower there. And this building, I've been watching it grow. When I first moved in, it was just on the first level. That was 2 years ago, so now it's up there. Thanks for watching. I mean, there's not really much going on in this household. There's not much going on in the city of Toronto, so I do think there is some exciting things coming up here in this vlog, so stay tuned. Definitely have some things on the works that are kind of COVID friendly, so we're able to do them. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. I'm so new, I don't even have the buttons up here that say like subscribe and like make sure you like, so I guess that maybe that can be one of my small progression parts where I slowly get to introduce things to my vlog to make them better. But for now, stay safe, stay happy, and I will hopefully see you all soon.